Hey guys, I'm back. Took last week off. We had a little bit of a moving situation. So now obviously I am in my new room and I am ready to continue on what I'm doing. So today we're going to be talking about how to recession proof your finances, because the thing is, the reason why I brought this up is a lot of my clients are like, oh, by the way, look how cute my hair is. We talk about it. Look at, I hit some red in here. Super cute. My clients are saying, oh, I don't want to buy a house because I'm waiting for the recession. Oh, okay. So you know it's coming? You know that it's going to occur again? That's weird. So if you can type in the comments and let me know what your biggest fear is with the recession. Obviously, when the last one happened, it was very traumatic for a lot of people due to the housing market and whatnot. Ourselves, I mean, I was in the middle of a divorce, so we had to sell the house, which we paid $163,000 for and sold it for $90,000. So that lady came up for reals on that house because now it's worth well over $200,000, and I know she owes way less than $80,000, over the last 10 years, way less than $60,000 probably. So it's all about the time you buy. So my clients are asking me, well, I don't need to fix my credit right now because I'm not ready to buy a house. And I'm like, no, you need to get it ready now so you can buy a house. The prices keep going up and it's getting crazy. So that's what led me to talk and speak about this, just so people can get where they need to be. Can't see the comments. Oh, there we go. Yes, reduction in work hours. Exactly. So would you be able to maintain the lifestyle you have, pay the bills that you have with a cut in hours, a cut in pay, a whole total job loss? Like, if a recession were to occur, not saying that it is, not saying it's coming, everything's doing good, lowest unemployment rate, in long time history, whatever. But this is what I wanted to cover, is some tips or things we can do now. That way, if anything drops off, anything happens to our income, to the jobbing market, whatever, you're covered. Like, you don't have to worry. If it pops off, you already are set up for success, okay? So some things I wanted to go over is, if you haven't joined my email list, I will be doing weekly tips now. Every week, sending out an email blast of something to work on for that week in your finances, something you can improve, tip, trick, something that I do personally in our house. Like, for example, it is 10/20. So today is October 20th, 2019. And I have paid up all of November's bills and I am halfway through December's. So let's just say, I'm almost 2 months ahead on bills, and my goal is to be 3 months ahead. Also, if you watched the last video, I stated that, oh, look how cute my earrings are too, by the way, super cute. They're actually green. I stated that my goal was to save $1,000 so my husband and I can go to New Orleans. Guess who grinded? Guess who hustled? And guess who has her $1,000 set up? In 2 weeks. Yes, I did. So I sold some stuff around the house. I took on more clients. I found money in our budget that, I snooky, don't tell them, snooky. So those type of things. And I killed that goal. So now I'm continuing and I'm going to keep going. So another $1,000 went into our savings in the last couple weeks. So I will be teaching an online course on budgeting, which will go in depth as to how I make this happen on one income and what I do to leverage bills to be able to pay ahead. And that will be dropping January 1st. So right now I have the outline done, which is super exciting. So I will start, doing the different modules, and within those modules will be the lessons. Now, if you have anyone that could benefit from that, someone struggling with their bills, have them start saving up so they can also join the revolution that's going to go down for all of these people that are able to pay their bills ahead now and things like that by working with me and putting money in savings and stuff. So let's get into the nitty gritty, because I will be giving away the home mini for sure. And the fires, what's it called? Kindle Fire with the case, because I will be doing a drawing for the first 10 people who sign up. They will be able to qualify for that, throw their name in a hat, draw it just like I did last time, to where they can win that. Deal? Deal. Okay, so here's my handy dandy notes, aka my Post-it, because I don't like to type out a whole lot. So number one, what can you do to she's saying she makes $1,000 a month, not feasible for her, but she'll keep saving after. Okay, good. Looks good with the makeup. Oh, thanks. Haley started it, and then I went kind of crazy and put a whole lot, because look, I have glasses that cover it up, and they make my eyes even smaller because I have horrible eyesight. So my eyes are like super cute, because look, without them, not too bad. I can't really see. I stay cute, but don't look at my pores. Okay, sorry guys. It's been a while. Number one, savings. I know, super common sense, but if you were to lose your job tomorrow, sad face, and you had money in savings, you would be able to, what? Afford your bills, because you have money saved just in case something happens. If you get injured on the job, you roll your ankle walking to lunch or something, and you can't, whatever your job is, drive a bus or something, bus driver, then you obviously don't have work. Yes, my hair is super cute. Thanks guys. I'm gonna do more blonde next time, but so having money and savings will alleviate stress for you, because you're good. If something goes bad, you're good. The same thing with us. When my husband got injured at work, he was out for 9 months. We had no income, besides 66% of his income was, what is that called when you get hurt? Workman's comp. So at least he had that. But had he gotten hurt walking here at the house or something, then we would have been not as good, type thing. So they're fighting about what color my eyes are. So savings, number one, you need 3 to 6 months of savings after you pay off your debt. Okay, that leads me to number two. Number two tip, pay off your debt. Obviously, if you don't have any debt, you don't owe, student loans, car payments, credit cards. Those pretty much are the ones that are affecting people. If you don't owe all of those people, then you won't have to pay them when you lose your job. If you lose your job, so that was one of the suggestions I had. Next, get on a budget. That goes into my online course. It will teach you how to get on a budget, how to pay bills ahead of time, how to stay on course with your goals, why you are the way you are, the mentality and the psychological of why you overspend, why you don't make time to cook or things like that because you make excuses. Be real with yourself and look in the mirror, and that's the main person that's in charge of your money. Your money isn't in charge of you. You're in charge of your money. So if you're a hot mess with money, then it's on you. Okay. The money I did save went into some maintenance on my car. Good. But I did want to start saving again. Yes. But had you not had that money, you would have had to put it on credit, things like that. So budget, get money in savings, pay off your debt. Number 4, income. Is your income guaranteed? Okay. Most jobs, government jobs, things like that, you are guaranteed. But some jobs that, companies go out of business, things like that, you're not guaranteed. I'm just playing with my hair because it's cute, not because it's annoying me, even though it's always up. Is your income guaranteed? No, it's not. It's really not. Unless you are, making money on the side, doing what you need to do, or, whatever, then no, you're not guaranteed your job. So just keep that in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 more tips. Ready? Live below your means. So don't overspend. Don't buy stuff you shouldn't be buying. Tell my husband that because he bought me a TV. Things like that. So live below your means. If you make a certain amount and all your bills and spending maxes you out of that place, time, the amount, you're doing too much. So you either need to pay some stuff down, you need to throw money in savings, what have you. I allocate a section in our budget, every check, to go straight to savings. Before I pay the bills, before I buy anything, we pay ourselves first. So right when that check drops, it could be a percentage, it could be a select amount. Some people do 10%. So if your check is $1,500, that's 150 every check, no excuses, into savings. Some people do an amount. So they say, okay, $100 a check, I'm going to throw into savings. Regardless, whatever comes up, I'm saving first. So that's not a lot, though. If you think about it, on the course of a whole year, $100, so that's $200 a month, times 12, that's only $2,400 a year. That's super low compared to what you can put away if you didn't have any debt or payments, like car payment. The average car payment's over $400. So 400 times 12, somebody do the math because I'm not doing it 40. That's like $6,000 or something. That's like $6,000. Think about that you could just be putting into your retirement, into your savings, whatever, what have you. So budget, put money in savings, pay off your debt, make sure your income is, workable, or you learn a trade that if you're fired, you can, afford to get another job. Make sure you're on my Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, definitely Facebook. I need Facebook, but the main one I need is the email list. That's my main goal. Join the email list, then you'll get the tips. You'll get my blogs as I post them weekly. So maximum is 2 emails unless I have a sale going. But the main thing with the email is the people in my email list will be getting the budget class at a discount. So they'll be able to early buy in to pay for the course prior at a discount before it even hits, live for everybody else. Okay. So these are my tribe. These are my down people, same thing with the Facebook group, K14's Cash and Credit Community. We have over 800 members, and everyone in there, they'll private message me, ask me questions, and I will speak to them because they're in my tribe. So I give free advice to these people because they show up, So you help me, I help you. In reality, these are obviously common sense tips, but if you can start checking them off, then that's less stress on you and your family. Never purchase necessities with a credit card, meaning food and the like. So I like that option. I like that advice. That's great advice. But I myself and our family, we would sometimes put dinner or gas or something on the credit card, but then you have to pay it off. That's the point. So you can purchase things, necessities with your credit card, but you need to pay it off. Don't let it accrue to where your $50 Olive Garden is now costing you $65 because of interest rate. That's dumb. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that word. That's not the best choice. So make sure you share all my stuff to your friends. You can even private message them. That's awesome. So last tip of the day, and I will be doing lives every other week from now on because I am setting up my course, and I will be launching my podcast after that in February of the next year also. So last tip, pay your bills ahead of time. Now, I know that sounds great, and I know, see, it doesn't matter how much you make. It matters how much you keep. So you can make $5,000 a month and have so many bills that you can't afford them, right? You could make $1,000 a month and only have like $200 worth of bills, so you have $800 to work with, and you could just be spending it and blowing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's not what you make, it's what you keep. So if you don't have a budget, if you don't have a concrete plan that works, I was trying to show how long my hair is. If you don't have basically a plan, which is what I provide for my clients to be able to leverage that money, that income, so they can pay ahead of time. They can start getting a little bit of wiggle room with their income and their spending. So pay your bills ahead of time. Even if it's one bill, start with one thing. Maybe it's the gas bill, okay? So my gas bill is 20 bucks right now. In the winter when I'm freezing and I put it to 80 degrees in my house, 75, my bill is 90. So I know in the winter it's going to be more. So what I do is in the summer when it's only 20 bucks, I pay like 30 or 40, like double payments. So that way when the winter comes, I don't have a bill. You get it? So same thing with your, thank you, I look beautiful. Same thing with your, it's because my hair is down, super cute, and these gorgeous earrings that my cousin sold, Ashley's Bling, for her paparazzi. But if you have a plan and you stick to it and you pick one goal first to work on, for example, I decided $1,000. I'm gonna come up with $1,000. I don't have a real job. Like my job is per client, I get paid, right? So by working hours doesn't mean I'm getting paid. For blogging, it doesn't mean I'm getting paid. But I know, okay, this person really needs help with this. So if I really like love up on her and, you know, give her a lot of motivation, she might say, oh, I'm ready to work with her or whatever, right? So in doing so, I was able to get more clients, which means more work for me, more income, and I was able to sell some things around the house, declutter, what have you. So I hustled and I grinded for 2 weeks and made an additional $1,000 that, you know, wasn't usually going to be coming in, I guess, if that makes sense. Get it? So, moral of the story is what? I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tips. The one you can work on today is budgeting. If you already have your budget, then figure out in your budget how to make more savings or how to pay off debt. Make sure you have $1,000 in your savings before you start paying down debt. Just because tires are expensive, a new battery is expensive. Literally just happened to us a few weeks ago. I have a question I'll answer right now. So tires, I do need 2 tires right now. I should go get them because I drive my kids around and my mom will go crazy if I told her that. But I need new tires and I buy expensive tires. I don't go buy used tires or cheap tires. I buy like $200. So $400 for tires I need. And my battery did go out and that was like 175 that we were not counting on. But guess what? We had the money because I put money in savings, right? So we were able to afford that that battery without struggling or putting on credit or anything like that. So mentally, you need to just have that cushion, you know, which my clients budgeting wise, some of them, it's their first time having money saved over $200 at a time, not counting taxes, because a lot of people are like, oh, I got money, I got taxes, and then the taxes are gone and they have no money in savings. But no, she used her income to put money in her savings so she could be successful with money and her finances for the future, right? So I had the question, where or how do I sell my stuff? So currently I am utilizing Facebook Marketplace. I did do, what's the other one called? OfferUp. I used to do OfferUp when I lived in the other house because there was a lot more people, you know, over there that were using it, but I started using Marketplace just because I'm always on Facebook anyways, posting for you guys or personal stuff, memes, what have you. So I made sure to utilize Facebook. That's where everybody was. So Facebook, been selling, been grinding, I'm going to New Orleans. I'm so excited. So that's about it. And thank you guys for your time. Hope to see you in a couple. And please share. Thank you.